So let me make sure I understand. So you're telling me to contact Public Integrity
Yes,
Unit,
ma'am.
okay, and report to them the public. There's nothing bigger than the public because I keep going around in circles, not getting anything resolved for years.
Yeah, when you're dealing with criminal activity by sworn officers, corruption, and all that, that's definitely the entity that you'll want to make contact with.
Okay, so while I'm waiting on that, can we discuss the investigation? You're looking at all the reports. Can I get an investigator for all the other reports? Detective
Well,
Perez. Okay, hold on. This is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get my rights. If multiple parties have schemed and scheme to sabotage my right as a parent, lie and slander, hindering a child custody agreement is a felony.
let me ask you something. Have you inquired about your claims in family court?
Well, I want to know who investigates the felony or the charge for hindering a child custody agreement.
Child custody, anything dealing with a criminal complaint dealing with child custody would be our youth division.
Okay, so is there Detective Perez was tampering with evidence and unwilling to investigate that for cover up? Because it's easily provable. They don't have no clue why I don't have access to my daughter and then covering for child abuse. That's pretty sick for our government to do that.
I understand your concerns, but the public integrity side, we look at Detective Perez and your claims against him.
Okay, so as far as doing a report to someone that that is not committing crimes and tampering with evidence, how do I get in touch with someone that will actually investigate these false allegations that were made and get me in contact with the party that can help me get my child custody rights? Because they were derived, CPS is denying me services at multiple different organizations, so I don't have a normal life like most people. I don't have rights. The evidence of that is denying me mail, denying me the right to go to court, arresting me at support groups, denying me police investigation, law enforcement. And then me getting violated with getting assaulted, attacked, robbed, not deny me the right to normal phone service. Multiple calls all over the United States aren't getting returned. Something strange is going on with my phone, and police have intervened and me reporting it to AT&T. So I just wanted to know how long I have to live like this, and where do I go to report this without going to jail for it, like I've been doing.
Okay. Well, I honestly think you need to start with our public integrity folks, and they'll give you some avenues from that point on in regards to the other situations that you're claiming. Now, when you're dealing with child custody, you're going to have to talk to family courts regarding your custody. We don't have anything to do with the custody aspect of it.
Well, see, here's the thing: the police department is enforcing the family place FLP set up for supervised visits or deny me service and will not provide me with the supervised visits. So what is happening for years is I keep getting directed to other locations for years. It's like it's a scheme. So police will not do investigation, period, at all. What they will do is perform and pretend like they're doing investigation for the cover up, but they will not do investigation, period. All of those reports are not being forwarded over to the FBI, to the other law enforcement agencies, because they're covering themselves. So what I thought common sense would be, if you see all these multiple reports and someone committing crimes and you're the police department, you report it. But I can't find that anywhere. So for years, law enforcement is denied. So I have to live my life, and my daughter, 12, telling her mom she got hit and witnessing the police cover for it, and other crimes that happened to her and her mom, our police department. So she also witnessed at 8 years old the police violating her mom for profit, lying on her, saying I assaulted the officer and evaded arrest. She was screaming in terror. Then after that, they schemed to get my child custody rights taken for profit and won't investigate it. Came to me at Salvation Army, handcuffed me 3 police. And will not investigate it because I believe they did it on their own. Just came from nowhere. Came, handcuffed me, hauled me off, prevent me from getting an apartment after years of denied housing. I finally would have had someone that said they were going to get me an apartment. But what did the police do? Haul me off before they were intervening in housing. This time they intervened with an arrest. So this is a lot of amazing events for multiple parties just to listen, entertain, and just listen, and it go on year after year and do nothing. I thought the police had a responsibility to hear insane events like this, to report it and not just listen to the person with these multiple reports and refer her to another location that's going to continue to deny her services like I've been having done for years, included with the false arrest and detaining me. So I don't understand why for years I keep getting forwarded back over to these corrupt locations like it's networked and I stay in the same chaos for years. I miss my daughter. I want access to my daughter. I don't think that it's right for police for profit to deny law enforcement, especially in a person in my situation that has all this chaos going on. And then decides they're going to commit crimes, tamper with evidence, and slander the victim in the report. And have gotten away with it for years. Talk banks into not giving the victim money at their own account. To deny them child support payments that they have nothing to do with, because they can do it. Deny them food stamps. Can't get the lie straight with that, because they can do that too. And since they don't have the crimes together, just don't let her go to court. We look at what else we're getting away with. Then in addition to that, just decide we're not going to give her mail. I'm writing activists all over the United States, places, on blogs, fighting for my life, and I have not got one stitch of mail from that location, period. One piece of mail. Post office won't give me my mail. 4 holes. That's some pretty amazing corruption. I just can't fathom how someone would be that corrupt and deny a party their mail, which is a felony. Why would a whole post office deny me my mail? And the police cover for it because I've tried to call the police on the post office. And my sister that was denied mail. And the police covered for both. So the best you can do is come up with the police, the integrity unit that has already been giving me a hard time. I have information from the integrity unit and they're covering for the crimes. They keep saying no investigation. Covering for all the chaos. So, for profit, police can threaten someone to take them to jail for reporting identity theft. They can take money, but if it's anybody else, it's a problem. But for profit, they can steal a person's money and threaten their arrest for trying to report it. I still haven't reported it. So, it sounds like a double standard. Are you there?
I'm still here.
Well, we still haven't got to the bottom of any solutions for all this chaos.
Well, I've given you your avenue for a possible solution.
Well, there was the integrity unit. I need to figure out how deep the corruption is, why the integrity unit would cover for such chaos. Why I would get handcuffed at the FBI? Why would they take me outside and handcuff me and read my documentation to see what I gave the FBI? And why an investigator won't call me back? And does this happen to a lot of citizens for profit? Do people get away with that extreme? Or am I just a targeted individual? And if I am targeted, what else have they done to violate me? What else has been done in the things that other people aren't aware of?